Alright, today on the wonderful, lovely Gaming Jesus Rocks channel, we've been doing our tower here. Now, whenever you guys are watching this, it's kind of going to be somewhat of an interesting day. Can we do some shops? Because we don't. Do we have shops? Is my question. Let me see. There we have a couple of shops. I'm going to add. Okay, now we need to create a space. We have our office space there. We do have our residential space. It's going to be like ending like right here. Let me see. Do we have this? We do have it fully out that way. But we don't have it fully out this way. So what I think what we can do is we're going to have our restaurants kind of on this half of the building. Restaurants in restaurants in that are all going to be mean ones. So let's, you know what? Let's go and do this. Let's expand all of our top floor here. Just expand these to fill across. Just to fill up where everything is at and wonderful. Now, we do probably need to get a storage bay. Not a storage, more of trash. And a trash collector. So, what I'm going to do is my trash collecting bins are going to sit there. So that should kind of help ease in to our trash problems, just in case. Let's see if we have any, so what we're going to do is I'm going to pause. We gotta check our, retail stores, because we gotta have one more retail store in our place. Residential, we gotta have a little bit more of residence. Yeah. So if we go to, operations or tourism, I'm thinking, let's go with operations. Okay. So we're going to unpause it so that... So I wanted to see what we have available and what we can... When that thing gets built, we'll be able to get our extra things that I want. Let's speed things up and move faster. No. We can get these things done. So, as I kind of waiting, some other major, yeah, I know I could probably use Buzz, but I'm going to save my Buzz until I truly actually need it. So we're getting that done. Our shops are going to be over in this kind of vicinity. And maybe we might have like a, not a shop or two, but more of a, not a shop, but Okay, so what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna I want to start allocating for 2 more of those, and then we're gonna start allocating for so needs a greater variety of small stores. That's what we're going to get is a final store. Actually, no, because we're going to delete them. Hold on. We did allocate for it, but we're going to delete that because we're going to put you up. Let's go and get ourselves a... Okay, let's see. What stores do we have currently? So we have a computer shop. We have Phoebe's Hypocrisy drugstore. And a convenience store that sells food. Okay, so let's go and get myself a wine and spirit store. People are going to want it, so why not? So let's see if we got any. Get our portable electronics shop. Let's go with the basics. Just everything basic up on that floor. Let's go in and let's get ourselves our electricity, our phone line. I don't think we have any. Did probably goof up here. Let me find my watering closet. And finally got our water. Now everybody should be happy and content here. Let's get ourselves upgraded to extend our I'm not probably expanding probably way too much here, but okay, so do we have go renovate for me, please. but probably 80 influence, but oh, they don't have any phone. So let's get in. And so we got our phone line sitting there. And once this part gets done over here, we're going to start upgrading our, how can I put it this way? We're going to upgrade our, we're going to put in a hotel soon. That's kind of what it means for today is anyway. But as we were kind of waiting, in order to get a hotel, because what we're going to do is we need to leave some spots for restaurants. We're going to slowly allocate for that space for the restaurant. Then we're going to need to allocate for our definitely get that off the bat. Then we're going to need to get our phone line down here. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit of those. Electrical line and water pipe hookup. Water pipe hookups. No, these are going to be our restaurant areas. Well, probably, hotel's not going to be very, very large in the extent. So what we're going to do is I'm going to throw that there. They're going to require some HVAC stuff. So what we can do is, let's get ourselves full up on HVAC right now. Let's go find our HVAC system. So these guys are prioritizing the upper floors, aren't they? There's like a luggage service. Housekeeping. Let me. Do we have? Where do I? Should be almost done with that. So that's going to help us get things done a lot quicker and move things along. That's kind of why I did the extra. Thank you. Great, why can't we get down there? So now what we need to find is to build our HVAC system. But before we do build our HVAC, I do need to check. Okay, so if we do go large, we do need a space in between each. The HVAC system doesn't really need to have the, this needs to be there. And then on the outer edge, they'll have an HVAC compressor. I'm going to have a couple of those out. So now they'll have some HVAC connections. Let's see. We can start to take out some more contracts. Education. I'm going to do some more residential. Yes. So, we're going to only expand near the edge about there. Okay. I'm actually going to extend it all the way out to the edge of the elevator. All the way out. Because I have enough to do so. And then we're going to kind of put that into our space, and then we need to kind of get our luggage up there. So we're going to start allocating some more. We got HVAC connections. Now what I do currently have in mind is this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floor here. Okay, because what I need to get is the executive elevators, so that then all I have to do is on each floor start building our executive elevators to get up to those floors, except for this far right one. Okay, this far right one's going to get the normal regular elevators. Okay, there's only going to be three types of elevators. We're going to need to get an executive. Actually, I don't think we need one, because this is where all our events and venues are going to be, on over here. But in order for us to get marquees, we need a consultant upgrade, glitz and glamour. So in order to get glitz and glamours, we need to get a tourist. Okay, so let's go start and let's get ourselves a tourist. Now, only these are gonna, once I have all 4 of them, they're not gonna be there for very long. Well, they'll be there for its current location. So at least it allows them to go and move around where they need to go. Glitz and glamour's done. Okay. Okay, so it needs 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go. So I'm counting to make sure on that. Let's see what I like this one. So now we got ourselves our thing there, so that now we can go up to our top floors. Hold on, no, what? Let's do it this way. Okay, and then what we're going to do So that should be alright. It's alright if we don't have quite everything there, because HVAC's going to be up in that area anyway, so... Okay, so now we've got that, we've got our marquee there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to mark off where we have our... So I want to kind of take out... What we're going to do is we're going to go up to that point there for now. These aren't going to be accessible yet. And then I'm going to skip about 4 lines. Okay. And then we're going to go as far as... up to that point. Okay? Because our hotel and restaurants are going to be on one end, while our, that's going to be on the other end. Third. So, whoops, don't want to go in a little bit. That's not too good. So now let's take our elevators and we're going to expand them up to the full length of it. I don't think we'll ever need executive elevators, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we'll ever need it. Anyway, let's get ourselves the... Let's finish up the rest of our... That's gonna bother me that I can't finish that. Oh well. So then let's get ourselves our final layer up there. So let's get our first event. Get ourselves a casino. Let's give them at least cable TV. Not enough cable TV receivers. Okay. Not enough cable receivers. Hold on. Okay, where... We don't have any cable TV receivers. Okay. So, what I'm thinking about doing is this HVAC is just going to be sitting there. I'm just going to build this all the way to match with that. And we're going to slowly start working on getting ourselves now, I'm going to keep, I'm going to move. Let's get the mover office in here. Okay. So from now we're going to have our, how much is the HVAC? How much is the HVAC going to cost? Okay, so we're going to delete this and we're going to rebuild the HVAC compressor. Because you only have to have one HVAC compressor at all times. So we're going to get ourselves cable. We need the extra cable extension. Then we need to go and put our HVAC there, but that's the only HVACs that we're going to need for this. So now we can resume play and get ourselves some good nice thing that way. We're also going to work towards other things. So right now, let's get ourselves a couple of restaurants. Let's go for a couple of fast. Let's go for a little bit of a variety of everything. We'll get a little bit. We do need to probably have trash on the floor. Just right now. Let me find my awesome way. So then we're going to need to get ours. Oh, there is no way to get down there. Okay. Alright. So now they can get down there and fix that stuff. And get it installed for us. Okay, what? Okay, so now let's get it working on more of our industrial diversification. So we're going to start with that. Okay, that one can be there. We'll put ourselves in medical office. We do have 3 medical offices. We have some medical offices. We're going to go for let's go for politics. Get ourselves a mentor. And these guys are going to need Okay, we've only lost 1 medical office service, which ain't too bad for it, but, so we're kind of getting along our way with our hotel, kind of getting our industrial diversification. It's kind of going to be my last thing that we're going to kind of do for the day, so I don't want to should not be too bad. Now, we might end up spilling over, but we're spilling over. So while we're waiting for our... Oh, we do need to give them... We need to give them their daily dose of kind of their electricity and stuff. So now we're going to need to expand. I'm actually thinking that we're going to increase that out by more. Okay. Now, they need to get up there somehow, right? They're still fixing that? Jeez. Okay, so I'm going to try to complete the industrial diversification. Right now we're waiting on that to be... So let's allocate for some more residential space. Whoops. Glad that I'm just allocating the space for now. I'll probably get these filled up in the next episode. Because I'm kind of getting pooped of playing this kind of game, so these are definitely going to fill up immediately. Get those two done there because we don't need... Oh yeah, you're going to need some electricity, so... As well as... So, now, we do... Let's see, we got... That side is now officially done. Nothing too terrible over there. What's your guys' problem? File storage. Okay, so let's get some storage stuff down here. One was desired. File storage. Let's see what else they're going to need before we get some medical services. Expects courier, bottled water, janitorial, and file storage. It shouldn't be too terrible. Look for one more set of medical offices. Okay, we're going to... Courier service, water. Okay. Right, actually, we're going to have to eventually move those. But for now, I need to place... And... Yes. So now let's go and get ourselves 3 more medical offices that lost us. 2 more. Oh yeah, we only need 3, so... Oh well, we'll have 4 just because I can. Okay, and then we're going to get our creative and technical offices. 2 legal offices. Okay. Editorial. We do have our file and storage services, but I don't think we have our janitorial. Okay. Well, you guys got those, so... That's a good. It's okay if that one place left. These guys are gonna need... So it's slowly getting there. Let's... go over to there. Then we're gonna go upwards. And I think that should be good enough for our... Okay, let's put in our last grade of technical offices. Okay. Then we're gonna put in, once they get this done, which I hate how they're moving. I did slightly move these things over so that they can be sitting right in between the 2 sides, that we're not like... But I do need to... Where's the button? Let's add that into our... Now, how many... we do need 1 more legal office at least. And then we need a couple of more financial. And we need to take 3 financial offices. Now what's your problem? Our hands full. It is starting to smell. So they're gonna start complaining. So I think, why don't we have... Since they're gonna start complaining about it, I'm deciding...
Expects catering and janitorial. Okay. So let's get them our janitorial. Now, I'm going to finish this up by getting our things that are desired. And our catering service. I hate that they're leaving. Let's just replace these. So this was a let's go for a creative and technical. Look for another one. Go for a legal office down there. We do have these kinds of restaurants. Because I'm actually deciding that we're going to and I want to have only the diversification. These guys are needing water, which is a problem. Do they have? Oh, it's probably gas, maybe. Nope, they do need some water. So our watering services, these guys down here are going to need their gas. We're going to pause the game and get our watering service. And then I'm going to kind of be done for the day, so I hope you guys did enjoy this wonderful, lovely channel of Project highrise. Let's sign another contract for next time. I guess we'll send another one then. We'll go with posh pads. We'll just need to have at least 10 luxury apartments in our thing. We also do need our handyman service. Where is that at? Because look at all that grit and grime. We're gonna go in and go clean that. We'll get that public transit in here as well. Having that optimized thing. I don't know if we can. I'll put the extra maintenance work set down here. And I think everything's going to go get cleaned, fixed. We're going to do a creative office, a legal, insurance, and another legal. Yeah, people are going to probably leave just because of how grimy and stuff are, but that was a small apartment in there. Just go with it. Well, yeah, the noise is going to be a complaint to them, but that's about it. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I know if I have enough views on this, I'm going to go about 7 episodes in, just to kind of show you the gist of the basis of the game. Kind of show you the ropes and stuff, so that we can do that. So
I hope you guys did enjoy my second episode of the first season. I might do a second season with any more DLC that comes out or anything related to that. So we'll see you guys in the next episode. Let's save this. Let's save this puppy first, though. Gone a long way since we did today's episode. So, well, this is now officially saying goodbye. See you guys in the next episode.